Tonight, a storm is brewing in the world of television drama, and at the center of it stands one towering figure, Sylvester Stallone. His fierce character, Dwight the General Manfredi, has proven nearly indestructible on Tulsa King, and according to Stallone himself, he's not going anywhere. The 79-year-old star made it crystal clear that his monster won't meet a tragic end. No bullets, no accidents, and definitely no quiet illness. After spending 25 long years in prison for a crime family that betrayed him, Stallone insists this character deserves to rise, not fall. That promise gives fans a sense of security, even as Season 3 pushes Dwight into his most dangerous battles yet, fighting to protect his family, his distillery, and his expanding empire from new enemies who play by ruthless, modern-day rules. But just when the stakes appear higher on screen, there's another battle unfolding behind the cameras. Taylor Sheridan, the powerhouse creator behind hits like 1923, Yellowstone, and Landman, is set to leave Paramount in 2029. Fans immediately wondered, will Tulsa King survive without Sheridan's influence? For now, the answer seems reassuring. Season 4 is already in motion, powered by Terrence Winter, the acclaimed writer known for his work on Boardwalk Empire and the show's own early seasons. Production is underway, Stallone is back on set, and the storyline appears safe. At least for now. Still, questions remain as unexpected production shakeups begin to disrupt the show's usual workflow. Behind the scenes, dozens of crew members, some who have worked closely with Stallone for years, were shocked to learn they wouldn't be returning for Season 4. Among them was Emmy-nominated stunt performer Freddie Poole, Stallone's stunt double for 14 years. Poole says he wasn't expecting it, and while he was offered another role, he turned it down after being told the change was due to creative reasons. Suddenly, fans are left wondering, if longtime crew members are being replaced, what exactly is changing? And who is calling the shots now that reports suggest Season 4 is moving ahead without a formal showrunner, leaving a production executive temporarily steering the ship? Even with the backstage drama, the series refuses to slow down, with Paramount Plus proudly declaring Tulsa King as its top streaming title of 2024. The show has momentum most franchises would envy. Record-breaking viewership, Stallone's unwavering persona, and new cast additions like Gretchen Mol are fueling excitement for the next chapter. Season 4 will likely drop in late 2026, continuing to expand Dwight's empire and, perhaps, challenging his quest to survive without facing the fate every gangster expects, dying on a stretcher. Sheridan's exit may not derail the upcoming season, but the cracks exposed in production could hint at a different future beyond Season 4. A future that might test whether the king can truly stand without his creator. What remains certain is Dwight Manfredi's future on screen. Stallone wants his character to walk away victorious, not buried like the typical mobster. His vision is clear. Dwight has already paid his dues, with 25 silent years behind bars, betrayed by those he protected. Now, he deserves his moment of triumph, not another tragic downfall. This approach sets Tulsa King apart from the classic gangster formula, where loyalty ends in death. Instead, it promises a narrative driven by survival, pride, and a dangerous pursuit of success. As Stallone puts it, every gangster usually goes out on a stretcher, but Dwight will fight his fate, rewriting the rules of crime storytelling. That bold stance raises anticipation for Season 4, where the question is no longer whether Dwight will survive, but what kind of king he will become when every enemy tries to take his crown. Still outside of Dwight's personal journey, uncertainty continues to swirl around the show itself. The absence of Sheridan's leadership isn't immediately damaging, but his eventual exit casts a shadow over future seasons. Terrence Winter's return as head writer offers stability, yet the shakeup in crew positions signals deeper transitions that viewers cannot see but may eventually feel. If Tulsa King keeps evolving without Sheridan's long-term involvement, the tone, pacing, and character development could gradually shift. Fans might witness a version of the show that grows more independent from its original vision. Whether that shift turns the series into something bigger or causes it to lose the spark that made it a hit remains unknown. What's clear is that Paramount treats the show as a major streaming force, one they don't intend to let collapse. With all eyes on Season 4, fans are eager to see how the storyline expands. The explosive conflict with the Dunmire family opened the door for a new high-stakes power struggle. These enemies don't follow old mafia traditions, making them unpredictable, wealthy, and capable of dismantling Dwight's empire using modern methods. His business, his family, and the loyalty of his crew are all under threat. As the show grows beyond classic mob themes, it becomes a commentary on old-world loyalty clashing with contemporary greed. The stakes are no longer just about violence, but influence, technology, and economic dominance. Dwight must adapt, or risk watching his hard-earned success crumble in a world that doesn't honor codes or consequences. At the same time, new cast members like Gretchen Mol add fresh dynamics to the evolving narrative. Her presence, alongside returning stars like Samuel L. Jackson and Frank Grillo, suggests that Tulsa King is expanding its universe rather than repeating familiar conflicts. The show now feels more ambitious, with a growing ensemble that could eventually shift focus beyond Stallone's character. This raises another question. Might the series eventually outgrow its leading man, preparing to survive even after Stallone eventually steps away? For now, he remains the core, but if the franchise is to continue for years, it may need to build successors inside the story. Dwight's leadership could become the spark that inspires or destroys those around him, shaping the city in his image long after his reign fades. So will Taylor Sheridan's departure impact Tulsa King Season 4? The immediate answer is no. Production is charging forward. Stallone is fully committed, and Paramount views the show as a flagship success. Yet the real impact may unfold gradually, beyond Season 4, as creative authority shifts and new voices take over. The future of Tulsa King may depend less on Sheridan's presence and more on whether the show can uphold its gritty spirit without losing its identity. For now, audiences can expect another intense season of battles, betrayals, and bold survival, driven by a king who refuses to fall. And as long as Stallone keeps Dwight alive, the streets of Tulsa will stay loud, dangerous, and full of ambition. Proof that even when creators leave, a strong character can keep the empire standing.